Help me, Dennis!
Report back to duplication immediately and have the corrections made.
The morning stream. What do you say? We get nipple to nipple. Hey everybody, welcome to TMS. This is the morning stream for Monday, June 29th, 2026. I am Scott Johnson. That is Brian Ibbett.
Good day. Hello, back from Utah. My second trip to Utah this month.
Yep, June was a Utah month.
It really was. It was Utah and Vermont for me. It was. I was talking with Hammond about this today. I think it came out pretty close to 50-50 nights I spent away from my bed, nights I spent in my bed.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Vermont. June was barely a month for Brian in Colorado.
Yeah, it was 3 days between Vermont and Salt Lake, the Nurtacular trip, and then after that it was about 10 days, and then back out to. No, less than 10 days. Oh no, more because it was like 13 days.
Yeah.
And then back out to Utah for another 2 days.
Just long enough to have some flooding.
That's right. No, even though I did wake up in the middle of the night on Thursday night before the Friday drive to Utah, and I did go downstairs, there were no squishy surprises waiting for me.
Oh, thank goodness, dude.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, client emailed me. Let me see if I can take care of their issue before I go, instead of saying, nope, I'll have to wait till Monday. But I took care of it and went back to sleep. It was
nice.
fine.
Well, I can tell you this. Kim and I went up to Logan to root Brian on, and we hung out with KT Data and Rose Kitty and, of course, Tina.
Tina and Barb.
Aunt Barb. We had a blast with Aunt Barb. I think she's funny as hell, dude.
She is a riot. She is absolutely hilarious, and sometimes intentionally so, and sometimes unintentionally so.
Yeah, the unintentional moments were my favorite ones, of course.
For sure.
Just super fun to hang around with. So we did a lot of Brian would be on a huge leg, and we'd say, all right, we're going to meet him at the stop thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so pathetic because at one point I was kind of dehydrated myself.
Uh-huh.
And I just hadn't been drinking that morning, and the night before I got really bad heartburn from this Mexican food we had in Logan, and the food was amazing, but that's part of the problem. It was super legit and authentic, and I was not ready for that right before bed. So all night I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. So I didn't drink a lot of water. And the next day I just started to feel it, and so I'm just a little dizzy and woozy, and I'm thinking, Brian's pumping his legs, his Pistons out there like a maniac, and I'm over here going, I'm going to be whatever. So I went and got one of the little Pickle Packs, but it was one of the warm ones.
The warm ones. The warm ones are horrible. Yeah, no, it's so much better when they have them chilled. Let's give a big recap of the thing. So got out there Friday afternoon or Friday evening with George, Barb, and Tina. 4 of us drove out there and got the bike dropped off at the place because they were storing it overnight, which made it so much easier to not have to load it up on the car the next morning and get it out there.
Sure.
And that morning, Saturday morning, so Friday night, we're watching clouds rolling in and there's some wind. And it's like Logan not looking super great on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And the morning we get up about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We open the door to the Airbnb and it's howling wind and rain coming down. It is like this. I'm saying this is going to suck. Yeah. This is going to be the worst, ride I've ever done. And the plan was the 35-mile ride, right? We had the 4 different choices, the 35, the 47, the 70, 72, and then quote unquote 100, which we found out later was 99.1. So
right.
The 100 people usually were doing laps in the parking lot before they crossed the finish line, so they could really say they did 100. So I'm thinking I'm not even going to make the 35 miles with this crap weather. It's cold. I planned for the cold, right? I've got the sleeves and I've got a windbreaker. I've got legging things that I can pull up. So I've got my bike shorts and my bib, or what my bib is, my bike shorts, my bike shorts and a jersey. And but that's short sleeved and shorts, on the bib. So I have these separate like sleeves you pull up your arms and pull up your legs that have a rubberized insert on the ends so that they're not supposed to fall down. You can like pull them up on your leg, then pull your shorts down over it, or pull it up on your arm and then pull your shirt down over it, and it'll stay up because of that kind of rubbery grip on your arm.
Sure.
And when you're standing there wearing that stuff, you are so glad you have it, because it was still cool. Like when the ride started, the sun came out, the rain stopped, the wind kind of stopped for the most part, and weather-wise, we lucked out. It was still cooler. Like I like to ride in 66 degrees or more. Between 66 and 76 is my sweet spot. That's like the perfect temperature for me.
Not too hot on the 76 end of the scale? Seems
no,
like warm,
it gets a little warm, but if I'm going to, I don't want to just say 66 to 67 is my sweet spot. So I'll give it a 10 degree range. You get into the 80s and that's when I start getting kind of miserable. But usually when you're moving, even if it's 76 degrees, the cool air hitting you cools you off if it's just in the mid 70s.
Makes sense.
But this was like 58, 57, somewhere around there when we started.
It was chilly.
So,
I almost forgot to bring a jacket. I would have been cold and I didn't even ride.
Yeah, Barb didn't pack warm clothes. Like she was not prepared. A couple other people didn't. So, but I'm in this like really nice Columbia windbreaker, which basically acts like a boiling bag vegetable steamer.
Yeah.
And it's keeping me warm, but boy, is it also trapping all of that sweat and moisture and heat inside, which is good until it's time to like take it off and put it back on, or take it off to take the sleeves off, and then you put it back on and it's like so cold because it's like moist inside.
This is the jacket right here, everybody.
There it is right there. Yep.
That was stop number 1.
That's right. Yep.
My kids asked what this thing was. I said it's a rear view mirror over his eye, right?
It is. Yeah. It's a, right. Exactly.
Safety
so
mirror.
that I can, which comes in super, super handy because, and you can see those leggings are sliding down my legs.
This is my favorite part right there.
Yeah. Just decided to pull those off and let some air get into my calves.
I think it's a cool look, actually. I like it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the side view mirror, because you're on streets that have cars, and so you have to be aware that there's going to be, if you're passing another cyclist, you got to make sure that there's not a car coming. And for the most part, Utah drivers, like Colorado drivers, are very respectful to cyclists, and they get over into like the next lane to avoid, being close to a cyclist.
Sure.
They're like, if there's room, they will cross over into the oncoming traffic lane, pass everybody, and then get back over. There were a couple people who were like barely scooted over to where I could have slammed my hand against the side of their car and would have if I had the wherewithal to do it. Because they were super close, way too close. Law is 3 feet. You're supposed to give 3 feet.
Yeah, and these are not high traffic areas, so it should have been easy for almost all of them, unless there was some specific situation to have plenty of room. Like we were almost always in the opposite lane because there's nothing oncoming. So when we were riding past riders, which was quite a bit, we were always way over on the side. It was not a problem. But once in a while, we'd see a driver like trying to hug the riders. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Oh my God. Just so irritating. And honestly, if there's oncoming traffic, you just wait. You slow down and you wait for the oncoming traffic to go by, and then you can creep into the oncoming traffic lane a little bit so you can give the riders some room.
Yeah, you're in Benson, Utah. There are 750 of you. You can chill. You can take a little time.
Exactly. Oh, so irritating.
Yeah.
So we were doing the ride. We see everybody at the first rest stop. We're like, all right, oh, so cool. There's Scott and Kim and KT Data and Noelle and Barb and Tina, grabbing everybody, getting everybody together. And the ride is sponsored by Harmon's, which we learned a few weeks ago is a grocery chain, or which I learned a few weeks ago is a grocery chain out there. One of the guys, Bob Harmon, I guess
Bob
is
Harmon,
his name.
one of the brothers.
Yeah, he rode in the ride, so he was actually out there doing the bike ride along with all of his team, his employees doing their
I think
their
he's
thing.
known here locally as pretty avid rider in general, but he's real big on like charity rides and
that's cool.
all that stuff. So I think that's why they're so involved in it. But yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, but because it was sponsored by a grocery store, usually at the stops there's like chopped up. Like you get bananas that have been cut in half, so you can eat half a banana or a clementine, maybe a couple pickle pops, refill your water, things like that. But because this is sponsored by a grocery store, it was like huge long picnic tables full of Oreo packs and Nutter Butter packs and Swedish fish for some reason. I feel like that's the wrong thing to eat.
100% the wrong thing to eat. All these people have freaking crowns and fillings, and that stuff just sucks that shit out of your face.
Exactly. Oh my God. And it's like, trying to breathe and chew on a Swedish fish at the same time.
Oh, his wife. I didn't know Bob Harmon's wife had MS. That also explains why he's so into it. Okay. Anyway,
makes sense for sure. But then also lots of bottled water, lots of other kind of snacks, lots of granola bars, things like that. So it was really, really good spreads at all of the way stations.
You made the right choice with that Nutter Butter on that first stop. That was a good one.
Peanut butter's a great protein thing. Yeah. So
plus those are just great. Sure. I freaking love those.
They're one of my favorite cookies. Yeah. I think don't let the fine folks at Oreo hear this, but I kind of prefer the Nutter Butters.
Yeah.
I'm a big Nutter
of all of the like mass-produced Nabisco style whatever business.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good. And you know what? Nutter Butter has never felt the need to come out with any variations. I don't ever remember seeing like here's strawberry Nutter Butter or BTS flavored Nutter Butter.
Nope. They're all Nutters and they're Butters, and that's
exactly, and that's it.
Yep. I appreciate that about them.
So we see everybody that one, the photo Scott had. We leave that rest stop, and as we're coming to this intersection, we see all the arrows pointing to the right. And then another set of arrows, the same 3 colors. So there are 4 colors for the ride. Yellow for the 35-mile ride, green for the 47, purple and blue, I think, for the 100 and the 70 something. So George and I follow everybody else, and we start going to the right. And as we're coming to the right, we see, did forget to mention that first big hill. And I was going to show the graph that had like that, that hill.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's a nice reminder to remember that visualizations are often, they scale up if you're not looking at the full picture. Oh my gosh, that freaked me out. I couldn't believe you did that hill. That was crazy.
It's an insane hill. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
It's also not, it's kind of creeps up on you, right? It's not like a sudden hill. It's like
you come around a corner and let's see. Oh, it's Ride with GPS is the, Ride with GPS. I'm at Utah, Ride with GPS. Okay, here we go. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give this to Scott. You can put this lower part on screen.
Okay.
Let me find the TMS. There it is, and paste. Okay.
All right.
So
clicking it
at the bottom of that map side.
Here we go. Yep.
And that's the 35-mile route. So on the bottom there, you've got that red graph.
Yep.
And you can see there's like, you leave the place, there's a little uphill, then there's a nice lot of downhill, and then it comes to this other hill, which kind of goes straight up, and then another little straight up bit that kind of tops it off and goes even further. Yeah. Now, over on the left side, so remember that hill, right? That first hill.
Keep your eye on that. Yep.
Yeah. Now, click on the 47-mile box, checkbox.
Okay. There it is. That's the 47.
Okay. Now, when you're looking at that 47 thing, that first little blip of the did you? Yeah, there you go.
That's the same one.
35. Yeah. That first little blip that you see down there before that big hill, that first little blip was that 35-mile big hill.
So this bit you saw here, here.
Nope, that's the 73.
No, this one, sorry.
35. There you go.
There it is, 35. There it is.
Yep.
That blip you see there.
Right.
That is that little blip.
That
there.
little thing before that other big hill.
I love that so much.
And because George and I turned right and followed the crowd, all of a sudden we're on the 47-mile ride. And I realized it about a mile in when I'm like, wait a minute, from the 35, we were supposed to go just straight west from that rest stop.
Yeah.
So I told George, I said, I think we're on the 47. He's like, oh, geez. Okay. Do you want to turn around? And I'm like, we're still pedaling, still going up that hill, by the way, and said, do we want to turn around? Do we want to turn around? I asked George, because he had a wreck a week ago. He crashed on his bike and he was covered with scars and stuff from that. Still
I saw his at the finish line. His knees were all banged
his knees. Up. Yeah, that's from the crash last week.
Dang.
So great. Yeah,
it's a great face. I love it.
So we're about a mile into the 47. He's like, well, we can turn around. Do you want to turn around? I'm like, yeah. Well, how do you feel about it? Do you want to do the 47? He's like, I could do it. I'm like, all right, I could do it too. Let's do the 47. So we decide last minute to upgrade from the 35 to do the 47, which I was not planning on.
No.
I mean, when I hit 24 miles in this ride, I had already gone longer than any training ride I had done this year. 23 miles was that ride I took in Vermont, where I nearly passed out because I forgot to eat. Yeah. And it was only 23 miles because I had 3 miles of riding around Burlington trying to find the bike rental place to return the bike.
And you're just running on a single nutter butter at this point.
Running on a single, whatever I was in Vermont. But yeah, so at this point, at least I've had breakfast. I've been hydrating, been drinking a lot of water. I had Scratch. Big thanks to musical chemist in our tadpole. She sent out a bunch of Scratch powder for the ride. And then I did have a pack of Nutter Butters and a couple pickle juices when I left that stop. So we're like, all right, let's do the 47. So we go up, we do that massive hill, and it's just a beautiful view once we're at the top of that. Like you got mountains behind us because, it's in the valley, mountains behind us, and then this beautiful mountain view that we're looking at ahead of us. And then this steep drop that you could also see on that same red elevation map. And it's just this great, nice downhill. Then there's for the rest of the ride, we're thinking, cool, rolling hills, no problem. No. If you look at that 47 again,
yeah.
If you want to pull it back up. Yeah. There it is right there. Yeah. You've got that big hill, that nice drop at about mile 20. Yeah. And then you go 4 more miles, and then there's that thing that looks like just a sad little hill, right? It just doesn't look like much.
Right here?
Nope. Keep going to the left, about 25, right before that second stop. That's the guy right there.
Okay.
And it doesn't look like much, especially compared to that big hill we just went up, right? No. That hill is it is a steady uphill. It is a 1 mile. Let's see. What does it go from? It goes from elevation 46 to 4650. So in half a mile, you're doing about 200 feet of elevation gain.
Jeez.
And that is the thing that almost killed me, to the point where I'm going up the hill. It's rounding a corner. I'm seeing cars kind of disappear. So I'm like, cool. We get to the top of this curve and it's nice downhill. That's the crest of it. Beautiful. We come around the corner and it's like, oh no, that's not the crest. It continues up.
More crest.
More hill. And I'm like lowest gear. This old lady that I passed, who had the bib 17A, elderly lady, probably in her 70s.
Yeah, I saw her.
Just keeping on a nice little even pace. I zip by her on that, on the straightaway. And then I get up to 2/3 of the way, 3/4 of the way up this hill. And I am just gassed. Dude, I've got to stop and catch my breath. The walls are starting to get gray around my view. The sweat is dripping into my eyes. I can't get comfortable. I'm like, George, you can keep going. Get to the top of the hill. It's fine. And I will meet you up there. So I stop. He's like, nope, I'm stopping with you. Take your time, catch your breath, do whatever you need to do. Just, yeah, we're not in a race. It's not, there's no hurry. Just catch your breath. So I step off the bike, I put my arms on my handlebars, like kind of cross them, and then I just put my head down, and I'm like trying to take deep breaths and trying to catch my breath, and then the little old lady goes right by me.
Zips right
like
past you.
just on her little whatever lowest gear she's in. Doot, 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 doot. I didn't see if she was on an e-bike, but I don't care. Whatever, she zipped past me. However she did it.
Yeah, I think she was. I think she was just raw dogging it. She was on I think she was just on a regular bike, which made it all the funnier when she, at the end we're at the table at the place where everyone's done and they're eating and this guy's playing music and she comes in and just like gives Brian the biggest thumbs up. Good ride today. Totally does. And it was super legit and genuine, right? She was. It wasn't like a neener, it was like a good job and yeah. That was great. So great. Yeah, I got back on the bike after that and made it the rest of the way. Fortunately, it wasn't enough of a hill that I had a hard time starting the pedaling again. Usually if it's like a really sharp hill, you feel like if you step off of it, you're done because you're never going to get the momentum back to start pedaling again. You're better off just walking to the top and then coming down. Sure. But once we got past that, oddly enough, took us right back to the very same rest stop that we had met you guys at before. And then it was a nice, like, geez, how many miles? That was a 26, and then we didn't see you until mile 40. So another 15 miles of just straight south with a headwind down to whatever elementary school we met you guys at for the second or the third stop. Oh yeah, you looked pretty I was El Poopto on that one. I was wrecked at that point. It helped that you guys were all out there like cheering and we had cowbells, and pom-poms. Yeah, and that was great. I think Barb brought all that stuff, but she did. We happily borrowed it. Yeah, she wore a tutu. She wore a tutu. She looked like one of the Fraggle Rock puppets in that thing. Yes, exactly. Yeah. But then you just had like a nice little 7-mile straightaway east, again with a crosswind instead of a headwind. I don't know which is worse. And then crossing the finish line. And, having you guys there, having Kevin and Noelle, of course, Tina and Barb, that's what makes it so much easier because you want to, that all those people are waiting for you at the finish line and you don't want to disappoint them and you don't want to make them wait longer. Yeah. They've already been waiting. But she had that kid there with the horn that was attached to a power tool. Jeez Louise, that thing was obnoxious. It scared me. I heard it the first time. I went, what are we doing here? Yeah. And this kid was just running around going, hurt. And I'm like, all right, where's his dad? This is dumb. That was absolutely obnoxious. But no, we made it. And it's funny because the whole time leading up to this on TMS, I've been saying, yeah, I'm doing the 35. No problem. I'm doing the 35. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. And then we ended up doing the 47. And I'm glad we did. If you didn't ask me at mile 25, I would say I'm glad we did the 47. Sure. Well, that's great. There's more to say. We'll talk more in future episodes and all that. But I'm glad that it all worked out. Brian did great. The place was beautiful. I feel a little bad for some of your team who did the long one because they got hit with a hailstorm and got all bunged up on that. They got stuck. They kept them at one of the lunch stops for an hour, and that's what sucks about that. You've got this rain pouring down and hail and telling people to shelter inside. When you're stuck in a place for an hour on a ride like this, it almost feels like you're starting from scratch when you finally go. Like you have lost all of your energy and your power that you've been building up. It's almost like you went and had lunch somewhere, laid down for a little bit, and then tried to start cycling again. Yeah, that's a lot. That whole momentum. Yeah. But I'm glad they got back when. Yeah, they did. By then they took the finish line down because the wind was blowing it so hard. Yeah, it's such a bummer. But yeah, so we were all out there cheering when they came back through. And one of the guys, you never really got to see him without his helmet, but he looks just like Matthew Perry. Yeah, I kept trying to catch him without his helmet. I never did get to see it. Never did. I'll find a photo. It's a shame. But what was I going to say? Oh, so donations are still up through the end of July, and so I've moved the tiny.cc back. By the way, thank you for all your donations if you've donated. I see KT Data and Noelle donated even yesterday as we were driving back, which was super nice of them. I've moved it back to my team page for the Colorado ride
just to build, more money for the team so that we get bigger perks next year. We're going to time things. Well, there's not going to be a Nerdtacular probably next year. So don't have to worry about a conflict of timing for that one. So we'll be back in Colorado for that ride. But
they already locked in the dates? Have they told you?
No. Usually we find out really early, and like it was this last time. Didn't find out until December or whenever it was. It was like the week after you guys signed the contract for Nerdtacular.
It was the timing of that was insane.
It was insane. And it's always been the last weekend of June until this year.
Yeah.
The same year that we do Nerdtacular. But anyway, so if you haven't donated, but you do still want to donate, tiny.cc/bikecoverville. And you guys are awesome.
Yep.
So
that was great. It was super fun to go too. I enjoyed my Friday night, Saturday excursion.
You finally got to see me on a bike, like all this, you hear about it. You've seen video of me falling over on a bike, but you've actually never seen me ride one.
Yeah.
And
it was good to see that. I got to see it live. Got a bunch of footage. I'm going to have a little short going up today.
Nice.
Of
nice.
Brian starting riding and then finishing his ride. And what else? Also, we stayed at a La Quinta. There was no Shoney's, and
that's such a bummer.
It's a shame. It was kind of a dump, but I still enjoyed myself there. I like a bad hotel sometimes, once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's something about, as long as it's decently clean. I just mean
if you
old.
don't feel unsafe.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Like it's in a decent place. It's clean. It's just old, and that's fine.
That's fine.
You're like, this is the air conditioner's a little loud. And that's okay.
Yeah.
They got a fridge that makes a weird hum, and the TV doesn't have great channels. But you know what? We're having a good time. It's fine.
No breakfast buffet, but that's all right. We can.
And it was basically free, so I wasn't going to complain.
Oh, right. It was with points or something, right?
Some deal Kim had going. I don't know what it was.
Perfect. Good. Good for her.
Quick note, but speaking of Nerdtacular, the Nerdtacular tees that sold out very quickly on site, as well as pre-orders, the red and white
these
tees.
are the red ones. Yeah. Barb wanted one of these. So good.
They are available now. A lot of people on site were like, oh, shoot, we missed it. And I'm like, yes, you did. Let me pull them up real quick.
That is right
they
there
are now
with
back up.
Yeah.
So if you missed it the first time, we were able to get them at the exact same price, and it's limited time, but you can get red or white, the same two colors. Lots of sizes. I'm told right now that the 3X through 5Xs are sold out, but those get restocked, so you should be okay soon.
Cool.
But everything up to 2X is available and on the store now. So frogpants.com if you wanted one of those and didn't get one.
Cool. Barb, if you're listening, go get one.
Go get one, Barb.
Cool. All right.
You need it. All right.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. We still have Trivia Countdown to do, or do frogs have brains to do? Wow. Okay. We better get this.
Is that our new name for this thing? Do frogs have brains? Is that it?
It's what we're using this week.
Right.
It's like, are you smarter than a fish sandwich is a possibility. Do frogs have brains is a possibility, but
we'll come up. Yeah. Well, I like that. I like the direction. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see how this lands. The very, very patient Brian Dunaway is on the line holding for us. Hello, Brian. How are you?
What? Hi. Hi, Scott and Brian.
Hey, man. How are you? What's going on?
Good. Yeah? Oh, hi, guys.
Yeah.
What's the
I mean, you're 2 hours ahead of us, so you're fine. You're all right.
Yeah. I did tend to gab on about the ride, so sorry about that, Brian.
It's good to
You
have you
weren't here last Wednesday. You had a makeup.
That's right.
it.
Yeah, that's all good.
It didn't hurt
By the
my
way,
feelings any.
Can I just say one final thing about Tina's eye surgery?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She breezed through that. She did so good.
She did. She totally did.
I don't know why mine was.
Champ.
Mine hurt like a mother and it itched like crazy. It didn't take long. It was like 3 days, 4 days of healing, but still, she was like, bim, bam, boom, she's out. So congratulations to Tina's right eye or left eye, whichever eye it was.
She's
she left eye?
Iron woman.
Nice.
Left eye or right eye? Because she still has to have one of the eyes done, right?
Yeah, it was.
Well, only one's in a band.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like which one she has done, because the only time I know is when she has her little eye shield on that she sleeps in, which looks like a little waffle iron wiffle ball.
Yeah.
You guys,
right eye.
I would hate
right
to
eye.
try to be terrible if I broke into your house and trying to rob you, like, oh, look, Darth Vader's on his breathing machine. Oh, my God. Who is that? Is that a pirate?
Yeah, Vader and a pirate in bed. Scary. Well, anyway, it is
Welcome to
time.
getting old, people.
Welcome to getting old. It's time to play a game. Brian's going to describe the game and who will win what and how it works. Go ahead, Brian.
Yes. Welcome to Do Frogs Have Brains, a countdown-style trivia game that might get another name at some point. Who knows? I've got a bunch of questions across various subjects, including science, art, entertainment, history, and more. Scott and Brian will each get 45 seconds to answer as many of these questions as they can. While Scott's answering his questions, we'll place Brian into a soundproof isolation booth.
Hello?
To skip, exactly. To skip to the next question, you can say pass. The player with the most correct answers after 45 seconds wins the prize for their contestant, and contestants have been pulled from our Patreon supporters at patreon.com/TMS. Scott, you're playing for Chad Janusz.
Yeah, Chad, let's go, buddy.
And Brian, you're playing for Joyce Steinmiller.
Oh, Steinmiller.
She had those awesome wristbands, those awesome bracelets,
Yep.
charm bracelets at Nerdtacular.
I owe her a story about what happened to one of those bracelets.
Oh, no.
I haven't told it on the show. It was very funny, but I'll tell it later. We got a game to
sounds
play.
good. Oh,
Does it
can't
involve
wait.
your butt?
No, it doesn't.
All right.
We're safe there.
All right, so Brian, let's put you into a soundproof isolation booth. You can look at the timer and you'll see when Scott's done with his questions.
All right.
So just come in when Scott.
Hold on a
is,
second. Last time I just muted the tab. All right, is that what we're doing again this week?
You're mute. Well, no, you're muting us
You
too.
need to mute us. You can't hear these
Well,
questions.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what.
Yeah.
When I say tab, I mean the clean feed tab. That's what I mute.
Yeah.
You can mute
Okay.
that tab because you'll
right.
you'll hear Scott get questions.
I can no longer hear you. Goodbye.
It's fine. He'll hear when you get a question right because it'll make a ding noise, but that's all right. All right. So if you are ready,
I am anyway.
you're gonna get 45 seconds. We might adjust the time. I know we were like 30 seconds was way too short. A minute feels like it might be the sweet spot, but let's try 45 seconds first. We'll see how things go. I will start the timer and I will ask you the first question as soon as the timer begins. So ready, set, go. Which other mammal, apart from humans, grows milk teeth followed by adult teeth?
Platypus.
What small hat became a prescription for style after being worn by First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy?
Baseball hat.
Which president nicknamed Silent Cal refused to talk on the telephone?
Calvin Coolidge.
In which film did a character displaying extraordinary vision say, "I see dead people"?
That kid, Sixth Sense. Kid.
Which metal has a liquid consistency at room temperature?
Mercury.
By what Scandian name is raw, thinly sliced smoked salmon seasoned with dill otherwise known?
Fish farts.
According to legend, what tradition began at a 1910 baseball game when... Oh, man.
Poop.
All right.
You should do it like they do on Feud, where they can finish the last question they're on, and then...
I should. And then we just make sure Brian doesn't come in immediately so he doesn't hear the end of that one.
Yeah.
You scared the bejesus out of me again.
Oh, are you back?
Can we get?
Sure.
Yeah, can we get something?
Yeah, no, that's
like,
just for the future, but yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's a good idea. I want to finish that. I would have liked to have finished that question.
Oh.
So Brian, maybe give it 5 seconds, 10 seconds after that. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And that'll be next time. Next time we'll do that. All right.
Next
Scott
time on
got
Two
3
Frogs
right.
Hit Brains. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I heard it this time. Did you get that added? Because
That was added. Yeah, that was
ding.
added. And that whistle probably really scared you too to
It
begin
scared the
the.
bejesus out of me. Every bit of it. Because it's so quiet. I don't hear nothing. Could you add some music in there, along the way, so it's not so jarring?
I mean, we'll see what we can do for you.
We'll see what we can do. Yes, exactly. All right,
And
Brian,
could you
if you're
leave some
ready-
jelly beans in my green room? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sure. You're going to get the same question Scott was asked, and we're going to start the timer. And I'm going to begin asking when the timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Which other mammal, apart from humans, grows milk teeth followed by adult teeth?
Rabbit. I don't know.
Which small hat became a prescription for style after being worn by First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy?
Small hat bolo. I don't know. Yeah.
Which president nicknamed Silent Cal refused to talk on the telephone?
What? Pass. What?
In which film did a character displaying extraordinary vision say, "I see dead people"?
Sixth Sense.
Which metal has a liquid consistency at room temperature?
Mercury.
By what Scandian name is raw, thinly sliced smoked salmon seasoned with dill otherwise known?
Pass.
According to legend, what tradition began at a 1910 baseball game when President
Dancing.
Taft stood up... stood up and yawned. President Taft stood up and yawned. It was the 7th inning stretch.
Is how
I didn't know that.
Legend
I didn't know
says
that.
that's
awesome.
That's how the 7th inning stretch began. The animal that grows milk teeth followed by adult teeth is a horse. Jackie Kennedy wore a Pillbox
hat.
Oh,
which
those
is
little tiny ones.
Yeah,
Those are hilarious.
Prescription was the clue in there. Silent Cal's Calvin Coolidge, Sixth Sense you both got, and Mercury you both got. Scandinavian thinly smoked salmon seasoned with dill is called Gravlax or Gravidlax. You don't go to IKEA enough, apparently.
No, I did not get that one. No.
But
I got Calvin Coolidge though. I feel good about
Scott got Calvin Coolidge, and he also got 3 points to Brian's 2. We will extend this to 60 seconds next week. I think 60 seconds might be better because you guys only got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions.
We had a few things going on.
This is going to be an 8-minute game eventually. It's like, you guys are so freaking slow.
We had a lot going on this week, so getting with Al Kebab to change the timer and deal with all of it, like that wasn't going to happen last week.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, I mean, it takes me time to read these questions, so so we got a little bit of time there. But congratulations to Scott, 3 winning 3-2, and that means you're playing for Chad Jenish. Chad,
congratulations.
Well done, man. Yeah.
He's going to get some prizes. He's going to get a copy of Hacknet and SEUM Speedrunners from Hell, courtesy of Sunbun.
Don't know those.
Don't know either.
But Joy, you're going to get the Lord of the Rings Adventure card games, which is a fun little card game, Steam game, which is really cool.
The only loser here is Brian Dunaway. Ding, ding, ding.
Thanks, man.
Just kidding. You're not a loser. You're a winner. And let me tell you something about winners. They come back on Wednesday and do this again with Tad Pooley Feud, and we record Play Retro and Watch Retro that night. So stick around this week. We got fun stuff lined up. Very
Devil
excited.
May Cry.
Yeah, Devil May Cry, baby.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, will officially be our second PS2 game.
I believe so. 25 years old this year. Look at you, Devil May Cry.
How old
was
are
a
PS2
Resident
games?
Evil game originally? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's insane how that all went. We're going to talk all about it. So be here Wednesday. We'll remind you again. Brian Dunaway, you have one thing left to do. That is kiss our butts.
No.
Bye. All right. I don't see Nichole, but she may not have the link. So let's see if I can help her along.
Yeah.
I figured with the lateness, we'd have got her here by now, but
I would think so.
your link, ma'am.
Nice.
See if she responds. But I'll tell you what, because waiting is half the battle, I'm going to tell you a funny news story. Check this out.
Please do. Sorry, I was taking a drink of tea there. So,
Yeah, no, all good. The Oklahoma Arby's employee in the news accused of giving herpes to a customer. Hadn't heard this one before. May never hear this sort of thing again.
No. All right.
But many have...
Would you like that supersized?
Yeah. You want curly fries with that? I don't know. Many have heard claims of retaliatory restaurant workers spitting in customers' food and hope it's just a gross urban legend. I happen to know it's not just an urban legend. I witnessed it once in the back of a Chi-Chi's. But anyway.
Yeah, you want to hope. People want to hope it's an urban legend.
Yeah, I wish. But in McCurtain County, Oklahoma, a former Arby's manager is charged with felony poisoning, according to the charge. They are accused of spitting in a woman's food and, as a result, giving them herpes.
I did not realize you could get herpes from spit.
I think if it's the simplex one or what the
type
you get in your lip and you got a big old
cold
thing.
sore type 1, yeah.
I think that is how you can spread it. Actually, this is a Dr. Tolbert question. If he's out there, can I get, you know what, that'll be today's, I'll send him a video and ask him, can I get herpes from spit? We'll gross out the internet.
Yeah, Lydia and Captain Kipper both say fluids, like body fluids. So.
Grody. I love Arby's. Not anymore, says Jenica Church. It's a weird way of putting that. After a long night of bartending, Church stopped at an Arby's in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. It was taking a little bit of time, she recalled. I thought they were mad at me just because it was about to close. They probably were. Mm-hmm. And that's usually when an employee will do something stupid.
Yeah, still does not warrant spitting in somebody's food.
Yeah, I don't care who you are.
Exactly.
Like, there wasn't even a time in my life where I would have gone, oh, this is appropriate.
No.
Not even in my teens would I have done that.
Exactly. No.
I blame bad parenting.
It's interesting that they know, exactly who did it, right? Like,
Yeah. Did they have to check who had herpes?
Maybe. Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, who knows? But next time you're in an Arby's, don't really go there anymore because they've made everything so colossally expensive for what you get.
They did, yeah.
What's
even
the
like
point?
even like just your standard roast beef sandwich is what, like $5 now, $6?
But yeah, or more. They used to do 5 of those for $5.
Right.
And they're still just as bad as they were then, except you were only paying $1, and so you were cool with it. It's terrible. Arby's, change your ways.
Absolutely.
All right. I have it on good authority that Nichole is here. We're going to do this now.
Good.
Well, what do you recommend?
Well, if it isn't Nichole Spagnolo. Hi, Nichole. Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you just
Oh, wow.
fine.
Hi.
We had to pull.
What? Go
We had
ahead.
to pull over. Mateo got car sick.
Oh, no. I hope he's all right. You okay, buddy?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, good.
My wife gets car sick. I can relate.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it because either way you're here, and that's what's important. We're going to do recommendals,
Hooray.
everybody. We haven't done one in a bit, or it feels like a long time because I literally had
It
a
was before
nerdtacular.
Nerdtacular. Yeah, exactly.
And that has a way of like distorting time, so it feels like it's
It
been
totally does.
like years, but it hasn't really that been long.
So much fun.
Yeah, it was a
Oh, it
great
was
time.
such a
I was
good
so
time.
glad you guys could come by and be there and hang out, and I loved seeing your kids.
Totally.
Freaking-
Looked like they had a good time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was
They're okay.
awesome. Love seeing your husband occasionally. Just kidding. I like seeing him
I
all the
know.
time. It's always good to see Mark, and I feel like I never get any time to talk to him, but it was still awesome
I
to see him.
know.
He's
He
great
just
though.
kind of floats around.
Yep.
People yelling Mark at him the
He's,
whole
he's
time. He said thanks for that, by the way.
oh, good. Good. Well, let's get started. Brian, you are the leader of the pack with your clip. What do you want to say about it before I play it?
Sure. This is I don't often recommend a reality show, but this is one that I think was on everybody's list as far as like the best, most heartwarming reality show they ever saw. So that is the setup for this.
All right, here we go.
Hot sauce is like having a moment. You don't see this kind of thing happening with ketchup. It's like, name me like a YouTube ketchup show. What's the name of that YouTube ketchup show everyone watches? There is, no, because it doesn't exist. Because hot sauce is time. It's our time. Hot sauce is time.
Yeah. I'm Kevin Gomez. I run HR here at Rockin' Grandma's Hot Sauce. I consider myself kind of a big brother that you can come and share your secrets with. I guess I can give you a noogie too, but mostly a sympathetic ear.
Thank you so much for jumping on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
The retreat is a huge deal for us every year. It's kind of like my Super Bowl for the year, getting everything ready, and you're going to be my right-hand man. This year is especially exciting because our founder and CEO, Doug, is retiring.
Can I have a quick question?
Sure, Jimmy.
If one of us got like one of those like joke chain emails or something like that, and like forwarded around the office or something.
Is it sexual in nature? Or?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't do that.
No?
No.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry, right?
I guess I'll forward. What if I forward it? Fair enough. Old Jimmy would have already sent it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That is the setup for Jury Duty Season 2 Company Retreat, which follows the same format as Jury Duty Season 1, where you've got a ton of actors and one person who's not in on it, and they try and get examples of how good a dude this person is by making them putting them into situations where they could either like shrug their shoulders or help, or be the good person. And that's what made Season 1 so good, is that they found this guy who was just a genuinely good dude, and put him all these situations, like where he had to cover for James Marsden leaving a huge poop in a hotel room. He took the blame for that.
Do they successfully pull that off again with the unsuspecting person this time?
They successfully pull it off again, and it's almost like the first one. So Season 1 was like, "Ooh, can we do this? Can we do a whole season of this where we fool somebody into doing this?" Season 2 feels like they said, "All right, we've established we can. Let's see how far we can take it."
Yeah.
And this feels like you're watching an offshoot of The Office, the TV show The Office.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's this really quirky, weird person, but they're so quirky, and these actors are so good that it makes it believable. Like it's that like they're so weird they can't be made up, kind of thing.
Sure.
And there are so many times that the guy, the guy who's not in on it is like, God, you this is so weird. You can't write stuff like this. And turns out you can, because this, it's funny because Luke Skywalker says half of these reality shows are semi-scripted like The Hills. This is scripted. I'll tell you right now that all of the actors have a destination for that thing that they need to get Anthony, who's not in on it, to do. Anthony Norman is your hero. And they've rehearsed and scripted and practiced the way they're going to get him there. And it's amazing when you look at the final episode where it shows what all the actors went through to get this going. It's absolutely amazing.
It's how they do Curb, kind of. They have
very much so.
Yeah,
right.
they have an like end game. They have to get to a point, and how they get there is fluid, but they still have a story point or a plot they have to
exactly
get to. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
so you called him the hero.
Yes, they call him the hero too.
Oh, like, really?
Yeah. In production, like when they're describing, they're saying, okay, well, we need to get blocking right. So when you talk to him, have him try and get the hero to face this way. Like the whole time they're talking about him as the hero, and more so than in Jury Duty season 1, this guy has to be the hero. There's a moment where he has to do something that doesn't benefit him in any way. And the only reason he does it is because he cares about all these people, and he wouldn't do it otherwise. Aww. And that's him right in the very center of that group shot that you see right there.
Okay,
that's,
right here.
Yep, Anthony.
Okay.
And
it's always reviewed so well. I have not seen the first season.
Oh, you haven't?
And
oh my God.
The reason I haven't seen it is because I, like some in the chat are expressing, I hate pranks. I hate them.
This is not a prank. This is not punked. This is not like, there is no point at which there's glee taken from humiliating somebody, if that makes sense.
It does. And the way you've described it always made me go, oh, it seems like I'd be all right. But then I just have never pulled the trigger. This is the most heartwarming, like you will actually, and people will back this up, this is the most heartwarming reality show you will ever see. You'll I can't say enough to say how different this is than any other thing. Huh. He comes out, when there is the final reveal to him. At no point is he like, oh my God, how embarrassing, or anything like that. He's like, oh my, I think of you guys as family. Yeah.
So
stuff like that makes me want to give it a shot.
You need to watch it, but you also do need to watch the first one, because yes, the hero does take the blame for a huge poop that James Marsden left in a hotel room,
which is amazing.
Absolutely amazing. James Marsden now is a producer of the show. And
oh, really?
He comes back just to do like a recap thing with the group.
I was going to say, he comes back to leave a quick poop and then leave again.
Exactly. But anyway, so yeah, not even remotely a prank. So if it's pranks you're trying to avoid, don't worry about it. You will watch this and be like, all right, I get this now. This is awesome.
All right. I'm Prime is where this is?
Prime. Both seasons are on Prime. And the reason it's called Jury Duty Company Retreat is just because the first season was Jury Duty and took place in Jury Duty. This one has nothing to do with jury duty at all. But,
I like the idea. I like the conceit though of a corporate
we'll
retreat.
Just keep it the same name and the corporate retreat. The whole thing takes place at this outdoor retreat in Agoura Hills, California, and just that setting allows for some hilarious situations to put this guy in.
Is the hot sauce company real? Or is it made up?
Nope, totally made up.
Okay. What is it? Rockin'
Grandma's hot sauce. And there is a visual gag that comes up about halfway through the season that will seriously, you'll have to pause because you'll be laughing so hard, tears will be coming out of your eyes, and you won't want to miss it.
All right.
I want to say I need to research if there are any Ketchup podcasts now.
I know. I kind of want to know.
I mean, he's trying to talk about like there's no hot ones equivalent for ketchup, but there should be, right? Like somebody,
Yeah, why not?
You taste a bunch of different ketchups, But
So I'm just going to search ketchup. What do I get? I get food channels that once in a while will talk about ketchup, but it's not the dedicated topic like hot sauces are. So,
Mateo, there's your podcast idea. He loves ketchup.
ooh, yeah, you should make you know what? Make a ketchup show and have ketchup chips. Oh man, I love ketchup chips.
Oh, I love ketchup chips.
Yeah, the Canadians are smarter than us. They have them everywhere. All right, excellent.
Yep.
Nichole,
there you go. So, company retreat.
Nice. Check it out.
Company retreat.
Nichole, let's swing it over to you. You got a clip here from an oldie but a goodie. What do you want me to?
Yeah.
What do you want to
So
say
we were stuck in hotel rooms together, the four of us, for almost 3 weeks, and Mark brought along the Apple TV. And it occurred to me that Mateo hasn't seen a lot of Adam Sandler movies. And so we had a little bit of a journey into the movies that Adam Sandler has produced over the years.
Right.
I tried to show him Happy Gilmore a while back. He wasn't really that into it.
Okay.
So we watched Big Daddy, which he found very funny. And then it rolled into this one that I'm going to recommend. It is obvious if you know this movie very quickly. I will say Mark and I danced our first dance when we got married to a song that was in this movie.
Oh,
nice. Okay.
It's one of my favorite. I still quote this movie today.
Say the movie name.
No, I'm not supposed to say the name.
He's doing shitoutofluck.com early.
He really is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shitoutofluck.com.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, let's play it.
Oh, yeah, well, they taste so good, it's like I'm ripping you off, Rosie.
I don't have any clean Tupperware.
All right, well, definitely next time, okay?
Well, oh, don't be silly. Now, hold out your hands.
You want,
There.
okay. Oh, cool. Thanks a lot.
Oh. Now, please, take a bite so that I can watch you enjoy. That's my favorite part.
Oh, okay, well, I'll go with the right one. That looks good. That's a good meatball.
Yeah, good meatball, baby.
We say that every time we have meatballs. That's a good meatball.
It's a good meatball.
That's a good meatball. I want to watch you enjoy.
Yeah.
Like all these little. So if you're not familiar, this is The Wedding Singer. It's one of my favorite. It holds up. It stars Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler. I saw this in the theater. I didn't know it took place in the 80s. So when we went into it, because it's a period, it's funny, it's a period piece. It's a period movie. So everything is in the 80s. And so when I first watched it, I'm like, what's going on with everybody's hair?
Sure. Why the skinny ties? And,
exactly.
But at the time, it's only like what? We're like 12 years out of the 80s.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It also has Alexis Arquette as George, and she sings the best. Do you really want to?
Culture Club. Yeah.
Culture Club. It's so wonderful. Just all the characters. I love it. And of course the last song. I Want to Grow Old with You is the song that Mark and I danced to for our first song.
That's sweet.
Of course, you have Billy Idol in there, giving a little intro to the
Cameo.
song.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
But it's so, I love the movie so much. And Mark and I were watching it, and I was like, you're holding hands. But yeah.
Where's it?
And you get Buscemi and Lovitz too. Like you get some, little cameos. Smigel, Kevin Nealon, as the case
Kevin
is for
Nealon's
all
the
of
banker.
those. Yeah, I mean, it's always a thing that what's his face that Adam Sandler does. Although, does Rob Schneider make an appearance in this one? This might be one of the ones where you don't.
About that because he was in Big Daddy.
Right,
he's almost all of
the
them.
Water Boy and all that stuff. But I I don't think Schneider appears in this one.
That's a
I
shame.
mean, I know Adam. I don't think so either. It's a shame.
Real shame.
It's a shame, yeah. Real bummer.
It's funny because I find that when people don't like Adam Sandler, they really don't like him.
Sure.
I personally love him. I think his range over the years, he's been in some of my favorite stupid funny movies and some of my favorite dramas. Like I love Spanglish. That was such a good movie.
Yeah. He's I agree with this. I don't know why there's hate. There's some of his movies are just plain bad. Like I think Little
Pixels
Nicky or
and-
whatever,
yeah,
Pixels,
yeah.
also terrible. Like they're terrible movies, but Adam Sandler's not the problem.
Switch.
Yeah.
Remember Switch?
Oh, Switch is awful.
Oh God. Yeah.
Didn't they
and what was
somehow
the-
they got somebody big in that, like Al Pacino or somebody?
It was Walken.
Oh,
Right? Isn't
Christopher
Walken the guy who
Walken's in
gives
it.
Oh
him
yeah,
the
it was
remote.
Walken. Yeah.
It's like, how did you even manage that?
But then he turns around and does like Uncut Gems or
Right.
Jay Kelly, which is excellent. This
Yeah,
last
really
year.
good movie.
Even The Cobbler. Did you
I haven't
watch
seen
The
that one,
Cobbler?
no.
Oh, I never
was
saw
a-
The Cobbler.
That was a recommendal I did a long time ago, where he's the shoe. He walks in somebody's shoes.
It was
Oh,
recent-ish.
it is Click Gaming Savant. You're right, not Switch. Click.
Oh,
Yeah.
Click, right.
Like, hey, I'm
It's
just
gotta have
yeah.
a Nicholism at some point.
Yeah, I got to do it. The Cobbler came out. It's 2014. I thought it was more recent than that. But yeah, that's actually regarded okay. People like that
I
one.
didn't know that one at all.
Got Buscemi in there.
that's on Netflix too. It was when he did that deal with Netflix where he was making like a movie a year,
Yeah.
and I was like, where is he gonna? What movies is he gonna do? And he just did a whole
Right.
bunch of different ones.
Yeah,
And
still
I never
doing 'em.
saw The Do-Over or Ridiculous Six, which I think were ones that came out of that deal, right? Like
yes,
They
I didn't
were.
watch Ridiculous Six.
Ridiculous
'cause I
Six is
love
supposed to be
Hateful Eight.
very, very bad, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. And the other one, or the recent Happy Gilmore revival, I think was okay, but people said it was okay. I didn't see it, but yeah,
We
he's
started
fine.
to watch Happy Gilmore after The Wedding Singer, and it got late, so we turned it off. But
There
yeah,
you go.
it was
That'll happen.
funny, too.
Well, there you go. Where's this?
He always laughed when they said balls. I think it's
Yeah, where's this
Netflix?
streaming?
Is it? It's not Netflix. I think it's
It's not-
maybe HBO.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe
or Hulu.
HBO.
It's
Everybody,
one of them.
Hulu or HBO.
I can't remember. They move them around so much.
Peacock.
I mean,
Looks like
somebody-
Peacock.
Oh, is it Peacock?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Peacock and looks like maybe Amazon Prime potentially. So
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Couple of choices
But
there.
you know, six months from now, it'll be somewhere else.
I'm currently getting Peacock for $1.99 a month, so
That's
I'll
awesome.
happily watch it there.
yeah, there you go.
Very nice. Swinging it over to me, I'm going to cheat a little bit. This is a movie that is not technically streaming on a service that you've already paid for. You have to rent it, which is what I did.
Oh.
But I'm glad I did. So here it is.
Fado. Long, long ago, deep in the woods, there was a small stone hut. And inside the stone hut, there lived an alcoholic, a witch, preying upon the lost. The evil old crone would first put the doomed travelers under her spell, leaving them as dazzled and vulnerable as lamplit game.
All right. That may sound more intense than the movie actually is, but I saw Hokum.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Hokum is real good. Hokum is this movie directed by this Damien McCarthy, who I didn't know.
Okay.
But it stars Adam Scott and a whole bunch of Irish actors that you may or may not know from various like BBC things and shows from overseas. They're all very good though. But Adam Scott is this American author. He goes to Ireland because he's kind of having like brain fart, and he's a best-selling author, and he's trying to get his groove back. So he goes to this place that his parents once honeymooned, and also wanted to leave his mom's ashes there. And there's a whole sub-story about that. But basically, it turns out part of this hotel, this is much I'll give without spoiling anything, but it is haunted by a witch. And it is a legit horror movie, but it has moments that are really funny. And I've got this theory. Adam Scott never plays really anybody too different than what he always plays. It's always he's kind of the Michael Cera of Adam Scott's, where he does a thing and you love him in it. Like Severance, amazing. but it's the same guy from Parks and Rec. It's the same guy from a million other things that he's done, Party Down, all that. It's the same guy. And in this, he's the same guy, which I think benefits the movie because it's actually got moments that are legitimately funny.
That's cool.
There's humor in this that normally wouldn't fit in this kind of movie at all, because there's also some just abject freaking haunted horror stuff. And I don't like haunted stories, but the witch thing adds a twist to it in a way that I didn't see coming. It goes places.
Give me like a gore level or like a level of blood. And would Tina like this, I guess, is the question.
The gore level's low by most standards.
Okay.
There are a couple of moments of like
jump scares,
a dead body, like it's not terrible. It's mostly jump scares, mostly mood and vibe.
Okay.
I think if she's okay with those things, I think she'd be fine with it.
Okay. All right.
And I think again, Adam Scott tends to even out the material just by being him.
Yes.
What's it called? Hokum?
Hokum. Hukum. Yeah. And there's a reason it's called that, but I don't want to give away why it's called that, because there's a fun moment where you kind of learn the title.
Have you seen the back rooms yet?
Not yet. My daughter loved it though. Carter loved it. Said it was awesome, but I figured I'd see that at home. I don't need to run to theaters for it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
when that hits streaming,
this is still in some theaters, I think, in some limited way, but also it is now rentable and buyable, and soon, hopefully, just streaming and normal. But I bought it on Apple, or I rented it on the Apple service. You can also get it on Prime right now. These places usually do the early rentals. It's still very, very new. It only came out a couple of months ago, but
cool.
Really, really liked it, and good year for horror movies. So check them out.
Nice.
It does seem like a lot of like different horror movies are coming out. I mean, I heard about Obsession.
Yeah.
And then Iron Lung, Backrooms.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these independent-y type things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Horror movies do well. For whatever reason, the Gen Zs are apparently a damaged generation, and they are making some gnarly horror. Because the horror movies that are getting all the talk right now are these guys who's like, I'm 21 and I made my first movie, and now it's like the highest rated thing and made more money than anything in theater. Like, we're having one of those moments. You're going to see a lot of really interesting filmmakers come out of it, but also it makes you wonder how this generation's doing a little bit,
And it's also not like Freddy Part 20. Right.
Like
we went through a phase where it was like everything was like a sequel or, follow up to something that was already done.
Yeah.
So it's nice to
franchise
see
films.
This new, and it's not just horror. I mean, there's a lot more new ideas and new films that I don't know, like A24, even though didn't they get bought out?
No, they're still independent. They did people are mad at them right now because they're at the table for some AI stuff. I
thought a company bought them out, but anyway.
Well, maybe I don't know.
They really not just brought horror movies like Midsommar and what's some of the other ones. There's just I really enjoy when I see a A24. Like has been Hotel A24? I think it is.
Oh, is it? I don't know. Are they doing that?
Yeah,
it might be. No, they've got a really good record. Neon has a really good record. Like these smaller indie studios are kind of killing it right now, and I'm here for it. I love it.
Me too.
Check this stuff out at quicktms.li. That'll go up a little bit later when Mike gets it up, and we will be able to give you all you need by looking there. Nichole and Mateo, I hope the rest of your drive is uneventful and no one gets sick.
Me too.
Yeah, and we'll do this again in like 3 weeks or something. All right, we'll see you soon.
See you
Bye
guys.
now.
Bye.
Don't drive safely. Follow the laws of your local municipality. All right, we got one quick thing to get through. I think this is worth playing, even though we're a little over time. We got a message this is an email from a dude named Craig. And here is his intro.
This is about the jugs of pee.
He said this. Hello, sewer and ball cock. How you feel?
Fine.
How you feel about that?
Whatever.
Are you all right with that? You okay with it?
I mean, it's not great for either of us, but it's probably, but at least we know exactly where he's going with this.
We know where he's headed. He says, there's a plumbing company in this area called Morris Jenkins. They run TV commercials, local TV commercials that are usually entertaining. However, the one they currently show just doesn't sit well with me. I keep thinking, which item grossed Scott out the most? Watch this commercial, and I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, so we're just going to play the whole ad.
Cool.
This is not very long, It's 30 seconds, and they're a plumbing company. That's all you need to know. Here you go.
What's going on, Night Shift? Did I send y'all a picture of the toy car I pulled out of my last clog?
A toy car? That's child's play. Have you ever pulled a TV remote out of a pipe?
It's wild we only charge $77. I know, it's such a good deal. And I got a free Hot Wheel for my kid.
Still not as cool as the bottle of cologne I found on the toilet. They let me keep it.
Those are great, but nothing will ever top this one. We're here till midnight, and we make it easy.
Okay, you want to know what grossed me out? Is that you're going to give that kid that car?
That car that was in the poop pipe.
Gross.
Oh, that's horrendous. All of it is horrendous and would not make me want to use this company.
No, I don't like your ad. I really don't.
Yeah.
You could have been more, I don't know, I get you're trying to be funny.
You're trying to be edgy, which is funny, yeah.
But I don't know. And also you can tell it's real people that work there because nobody knows how to act.
Yes, which is typical of like at least the plumber companies out here, like the HVAC and plumbing companies all use their employees as actors.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And I there's something about that I kind of like because it's like, you know, it's a hometown thing and whatever. Right. But if you're telling me a dude even suggests he's going to take a freaking Hot Wheels car that has been in somebody's poo pipe.
Yeah.
And you're going to take that home and hand it to your kid. Here you go, Junior. You're a shitty dad. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's that. If you want to send your emails, your texts, whatever, go find all the ways to do it at frogpants.com/TMS. There is a Monday show today at 1 p.m. There will be a new Kim's Kitchen up today at some point.
Cool.
Got to film it, but it's happening. Nice. And more stuff. So watch for all of that. Brian, you got anything else? And if not, let's play a song. What do you got?
Yeah, nothing else. We got a Lost Luggage coming out this week as we make our way through the first season, continue to. And soundography. Oh, actually, this will be good. We're doing a soundography Patreon episode, but we're going to put it out for everybody. One of my favorite bands, The Divine Comedy, has a great concert available on YouTube. A full concert.
Wow.
I think recorded in Belgium. And it just makes me wish that they would tour the U.S. I would see them in a heartbeat. But we'll give a link out. But that's an episode that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about that concert movie tomorrow. Nice. And putting it up out for everybody to get access to.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the request. This one is going out to Cal. Cal says, howdy again, Scott and Brian. Perhaps 2 years ago, you guys played a track from my brother and I's record, and now we're back at it with a new one. The Maltese Falcons have a brand new record that we've titled Floating Alive, and we'd like to share a song with you and the community. I think Moon Dune likely has the most general appeal, but the whole record is pretty slick and is a big step upwards from our earlier works. Thanks for potentially being among the first dozen who might give it a listen. I've been a big fan and patron of the show and look forward to hearing more. Keep on listening, or to keeping on listening. He is on guitar, keyboards, and drum programming. His brother is on the vocals. No AI was used in this music. He wants to make sure is said. There's a song called Moon Dune. Here are Maltese Falcons.
Thanks for listening. The Frog Pants Network lives at frogpants.com.
Yeah.